Space Coconut.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep going with the Perk study series because a lot of people liked it. A lot of people were asking me to do the Perk study on other perks, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it up, and we'll see where it goes. I was gonna talk about Dark Devotion, but I think I'm gonna talk about Corrupt Intervention instead. I'll save Dark Devotion for the last because it's my favorite one out of the three. Corrupt Intervention says, your prayers invoke a dark power that meddles with the survivor's chances of survival. 3 generators located furthest from you are blocked by the entity for 120 seconds at the start of the trial. Survivors cannot repair these generators for the duration. I'll go ahead and talk about it afterwards, but my first thought with this was that, oh no, they can't work on 3 out of 7 generators. When you really think about it, this isn't very good. I mean, not to me, anyway. A lot of people are like, oh, but you can set it up and all this stuff. You have the time at the beginning of the match to set up traps and all of that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to play a couple of matches. We'll play some fresh matches, and I'll play with it, and we'll see what this can do. But this is one of those perks where it's guaranteed to vanish after 120 seconds, so the remaining 3 perks need to help me significantly. So that's why we're running my standard, my current standard build. So knockout for to delay on top of Corrupt Intervention, and we'll see how Corrupt Intervention helps me in the beginning of the match. Anyway, after we play our match, we'll talk about it afterwards. So let's go. Disturbed Ward. I had a rough match last time, so we're trying Corrupt Intervention again. So I'm gonna do this. Flashlights are strong against the hag. Just so you know, in case you didn't know before. Pretty tough. Let's just break it, I guess. Okay. And get the other. Hi, Jake. Well, she's just gonna run. I can just leave you down. See, I should have set a trap down when I had the chance. Set one now. She got up. This Chen is over here, so I want to set a trap here somewhere. I should leave you down. But I like that you're out of the way. Should have left him down. More than one reason. One gen left. He's out. Which way are you going? Left? To the right, actually? Not this one. Window. This is more important for now. Breaking the gens. There you are. You think you're sneaky? My question is are you gonna DC to let her get the hatch? Oh. She's running towards the hatch. Okay. Are you gonna DC? You're not. That was harder than it should have been. Okay, so Corrupt Intervention. I don't personally like it. The perk only lasts for 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes of a match that generally lasts like 10 at its best. And the problem is, okay, so at least for the hag, I don't have it on the other killers. I didn't really bother with it, but I believe that the other killers will be able to find another survivor more easily, right? Because they can't work on those far gens, so they're going to move closer, just like this Jake did, right? So it will at least push survivors towards you, but you still got to capitalize on it. In my first match, that didn't really happen too well. It's just depending on what the survivors do. It's really dependent. Corrupt Intervention doesn't stop or slow down generators. It only stops 3 generators for 2 minutes. Unlucky for everybody else, there are still 4 other generators that can be worked on during this period of time. It's, the survivors are going to be able to work on generators no matter what you do. I mean, unless you stop them with your fist. But no, Corrupt Intervention, as far, in my opinion, other people might have a different way of using it, but at least for the hag, or at least, just looking at it, right? None of these instances actually benefit the killer. I mean, if it benefits the killer, it's only a matter of seconds. It's not very much time whatsoever. I'm not entirely sure what the goal was for Corrupt Intervention. I'm not sure what the devs, intended for it. Maybe they wanted to push survivors closer to the killers to, have the match start earlier, or, have the players interact with each other sooner. But I mean, what's the purpose in that? In the end, the other survivors are still working on gens. They're not having any problems. They just have to get closer to the killer. But I mean, any good survivor is going to be sneaky about it. I don't know. The only thing that I can think of to make Corrupt Intervention even slightly better would be to take away the time restriction. As each gen is finished, depending on the location of the killer, or whatever you want to, I'm not sure. Depending on the location of the killer, maybe the generators that are affected or blocked off by the entity either lessens, so instead of 3 you get 2, and they swap generators. They, change targets depending on, where they're at or what time they are. I'm not sure how overpowered that would be, but I mean, only blocking off less generators in exchange for always blocking off at least 1? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that would play out. And then once 3 generators are fixed, there are no corrupt generators anymore. It gets rid of each one. Each corrupted generator could act like a token. When 1 generator is finished, out of the 3 that are corrupted or blocked off, they all change targets according to where the killer is, and then there's only 2, then 1, and then none. I don't know. That's just an idea throwing it out, but as it stands right now, Corrupt Intervention is a perk you get for 2 minutes, guaranteed, and it doesn't actively do anything for you. It pushes survivors towards you, but that doesn't really do anything. So definitely let me know what you think about it. Your opinions matter on this. And yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So go ahead and leave a comment on what you would like the next perk study to be on. Well, actually, the next perk study is going to be on Infectious Fright. And then we're going to do Dark Devotion. After Dark Devotion, comment on which one you'd like to see. Leave a comment about, what you think about Corrupt Intervention. Maybe a situation that I didn't think of where it's actually useful. Yeah, Ash is coming, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about that. His perks are going to be kind of mean. Until then, I'll see you in the fog.